Hey there, it's Steve from Serious Keto. And when I did my video for pressure cooked cola braised short ribs, I think it was called, I'll link to it up here, I had a number of people that were sort of in disbelief about my mashed cauliflower. They said, that just looks way too creamy and smooth. That looks like mashed potatoes. Well, I'm going to show you how I do my mashed cauliflower. We start with one head of cauliflower, which I will remove the leaves from. Then I will cut out the stem, and then I'll break this into florets. I'll clear this stuff off from my composter. And if accuracy is important to you, what we have here in terms of florets is about 650 grams. I will put the broccoli in a 3-quart or 2.9 liter saucepan. And then I'll add enough water to cover. We'll add a teaspoon of sea salt. Then we'll cover this and bring to a boil. Once the broccoli hits a rolling boil, I'm going to dial back the heat a little bit and keep my lid just off ever so slightly so I can vent a little bit. I don't want this boiling over. I just want this at a nice, gentle boil. And we're going to continue to let this boil until I can stab any one of these florets with a fork and it slides right off. If you find it's getting too foamy, you may want to pull off your lid a little bit or all the way. We don't want any boil over. It has been 10 minutes. Let's check our cauliflower. Yep, fork tender. Grab another chunk just to make sure. Yep. Slides right off. So now we will drain this. To make super silky mashed cauliflower, my secret weapon is a potato ricer. If you have an adjustable ricer, turn it so that it gives you your finest rice. Then, in batches, we are going to rice some cauliflower. To the cauliflower, I'm going to add 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter. That's about 55 grams. I'll set my burner back to low heat. And stir until the butter is melted. Once the butter is melted, I will add 2 ounces of cream cheese, that's 60 grams, and stir that in until it's melted. Now, I had one viewer that really got all up in my business about using cream cheese. He felt that it was really sort of overused in a lot of keto recipes. Well, the reason I use it is threefold. 1, extra flavor. 2, extra fat, which is also extra flavor. And 3, because cream cheese contains guar gum. Guar gum is a thickener and binder, and it holds things together. Kind of like the Force. At this point, you can add salt and pepper to taste. I'm going to add about a half a teaspoon of salt and a few grinds of fresh black pepper. Then we bust out our next weapon for super duper creamy mashed cauliflower, and that is an immersion blender. Look at this. See how incredibly smooth and creamy this is? Let's have a taste. Wow. So incredibly creamy. I'm not going to say that these taste exactly like mashed potatoes, but man, they're pretty close. And if you find that they're a little bit too thin for you and you want to thicken them up a little bit, you can add a handful of shredded mozzarella cheese. This is also the point where you can add any additional flavors you want. Maybe that's grated Parmesan, maybe that's some herbs or spices. Have some fun. But I'm going to leave it as is. I don't want it to overpower what I'm going to put on top of it, which is going to be some Tuscan beef stew, which I will link to in the end card. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. If you want to be notified whenever I release a new video, hit the bell and select all notifications. And if you'd like to help support the Serious Keto Test Kitchen, click the join button and see what membership options have to offer. Thanks for watching.